Hello, Dungeoneers! Your Foxy Damn Wolf's Fox here, welcoming you back to our Sunday Shenanigans, Episode 7.
I love
Shrine.
that for you, Ryan.
Hey,
It's terrible.
boys,
Yes.
say hi.
Hello.
I said we're. Cues, my dudes, cues. We're in Episode 7, Shrine Cleanup and Into the Woods. Before our.
Be real. We didn't hear you.
Oh, you're having so much fun without me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. The DM will remember that.
No, like you didn't come through.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Okay. I
So,
forgive you then. I
Don't
forgive
get
you.
mad.
Before our party continues on their adventure, some announcements. A congratulations to Librarian NPC for winning our 1K giveaway, thanking the community for all of the followers on Twitter. I enjoyed reading everyone's epic TTRPG moments from all of the games that the community has experienced. I also love that someone killed a BBEG with a gnome. Thank you for all of you being part of our small but ever-growing corner of the TTRPG universe. And talking about community growth, Dungeons Fox Chronicles is turning 1! It's our birthday!
A whole year old
Yay!
already.
So, this coming Saturday, the 27th, is our 1-year anniversary of our blog. When I started this a year ago, I thought this project was going to be something that only I would ever see. Now we are over 1,000 Dungeoneers strong on Twitter. We now have this amazing bi-weekly D&D stream with Ryan, Tim, and Brandon to offset our bi-weekly Sunday article updates. And the blog itself has 54 active users in 25 different countries. I can't believe that it's been a year, but I've been so appreciative for all of you who have come with us on this adventure. Next Saturday at 7 p.m., you can tune back here on our Twitch channel for a community celebration with some Dungeon Fox Chronicles crews and friends playing Among Us. So come join me, Tim, and Sleepy from our Sunday stream here, our Prophet and Siren, who's already in our chat here, I see, and Joel from Midlife Dices, Kyle from Tasty Doom Podcast, along with some others, will all be together here next week celebrating 1 year. One last announcement with the holidays for our friends on Twitter. Happy GGE, guys! So, if you don't know, the Gregarious Goblin Gift Exchange is happening on Twitter. Today is the last day to sign up. So if you would like to be part of this secret Goblin Santa with the TTRPG community, please sign up. Chuck Does Things, Goth Hoblin, Less of Chickadee, Lost Haven Art, The Burnt Coin, Thogreer, and Wilcox Flex are the 7 Gregarious Goblins who are in charge of this gift exchange. You can find the sign up link on any of their Twitter accounts. You will be put into this gift exchange, and someone from the TTRPG community will make you something, and you can make something for them. Unlike most Secret Santas, this is not for commissions. This is not going to be a physical gift. It's a digital happy goblin gift for our community. So today is the last day to sign up. So if you haven't and you want to, please go on to Twitter and make sure you find one of their accounts and get a part of this great experience. Now that we've had our announcements, let's get on with the adventure. Last time on Sunday Shenanigans. It's been a wild ride. And we have some friends with our party members. A were-rat companion named Thomas.
Right, he sucks.
The party started last time, making their way towards Butterskull Ranch, finding the ruins of the town of Cononberry, finding that both a horse and a cow wandering through with the branded letters of BAK for Big Al Calazorn. The party quickly made their way to the ranch, where they discovered a smoldering barn and the remaining animals kind of just wandering around the ranch. Walking up to the farmhouse, they discovered a sleeping orc with a straw-flowered hat snoozing by the door. Going room by room, they took care of the orc invaders, learning quickly that Thomas the Rat is more of a liability than a good fighting friend. So the party has rescued Big Al from the Butterskull basement, and they all took a long rest to continue their adventure here today with you all. Say hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Hello.
So, today it's a little different as some of our friends are in different states than they're usually in. So, we're going to have a great
I'm in a
time.
state of panic.
Gaseous.
And Ryan's in the state of RV. Got it. All right. So,
Ooh, yeah.
oh yeah. You all wake up from an 8 hours of mostly good rest to come back out to this nice smoking room. Big Al is there with a big cigar. He's resting in one of the armchairs. Alphonse is glad that you guys liberated him from the basement. Still a little paranoid there's more orcs around, but he's currently sitting in a chair, smoking a cigar, and kind of just looking at you all. Morning, y'all. He kind of gives each one of you a nod, giving Thomas a little bit of side eye as he's not quite sure if he's your pet, if he's a companion.
We don't know either.
But you are all up here in the morning. No nightmares. Just rested. So if you haven't hit the button at the top of your character sheets, please do to make sure you get all of your hit points back and spell slots if that is part of your character sheet. So,
No tears, only dreams now.
all right. Big Al looks to you all. So what's the plan now, gentlemen?
Checking the rest of the areas to make sure we're clear of orcs.
He nods. That's quite wise. I really don't want to be back into the butter basement anytime soon.
I appreciate the alliteration.
Alphonse says that this is a very large estate. Unfortunately, the barn was destroyed, but there is a lot of fields. There's the outhouse, and the pond and gardens, and an orchard of apples. A lot of space for 3 individuals, or 4. He kind of looks over to Thomas. 4 individuals to cover. Are you going to go as a group, or are you going to split and cover more ground?
Never split the party.
Never.
Wise words come from the half-orc.
Never, ever.
I still am not up to coming with you, but I will stand guard in the house if you all wish to go around and figure out where the rest of these pesky orcs might be.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I agree.
So, where do you guys want to explore first?
Let's see here.
So, if I zoom out, you have lots of territory. Do you want to strategically figure things out, or do you just want to go out in the world?
We should go grab the wagon and the cow.
You
Left them tied up in the cornfield.
Yep.
did.
Oh,
Intense.
let's go do that real quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you guys make it outside of the farmhouse. Is the doggo coming with, or is the doggo staying?
He's coming with, always.
What about Thomas?
He's coming with, or we'll kill him.
Confidence in that voice. Okay. So you all come out. Your companions follow you out. It's a nice morning, a little chilly. A breeze is going through the cornfield. There's a tinkering sound as old metal pieces have been hung up, strung together to make a wind chime. But roll me perception checks.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
It would be a 16 for me.
Okay.
8.
None of you see anything out of the ordinary. All right.
I don't like that.
Seems is a word.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of them I could use, but that is the word I am using. So, everything seems
like
fine and dandy in the morning here.
I don't like it.
Go ahead and start making your way down to the cornfield. Okay. Okay. As you make it down, you notice that your wagon is missing.
God dang it.
The cow is also not attached to the fence.
Oh no.
I need you to make me investigation checks.
Damn it. That's 18.
Ooh, okay.
13?
5.
Okay. The 18 and 15. You would notice that there are footprints leading up this trail. That's
Oh, and the world shifted beneath us.
the world shifted, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and sneak my way.
We-
Just stomping.
Please roll me a stealth check if you are being stealthy and sneaking.
15.
A 15. Okay.
15.
Purple, pink, or yellow?
Oh, let's go with yellow, the most ugly color.
All right. As
I
you
didn't choose wrong.
are approaching, you would hear sounds of someone or something talking. And they're talking in common about how they're going to cook them. Oh, this cow shouldn't be there. It just appeared to me. Oh, that's up there. Yeah.
I see.
You see the corner of an orc, but you aren't all the way up to the corner. You can kind of see them through the waving corn stalks, but you haven't seen the full picture yet.
I'm gonna cut my way through. Snakily.
Are you going to tell your party members at all what you see? Because you are currently the only one stealthed and the only one exploring.
Well, I'll make my way back. Say, there seems to be some orcs, and they're going to eat the cow and the ox.
Shall we intervene?
They're weirdly speaking in common, but yes, we're going to intervene.
Thomas pulls out his rapier.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You will stay by me.
Are you going by the orcs?
I'm going to go and keep some distance from the orcs because Bo,
Okay.
and you're going to stay by me so you don't get absolutely murdered.
Okay. Thomas starts to quietly tiptoe after you, being relatively stealthy. Why is the cow moving? No.
That's not the cow. That's my
The
Oh,
dog.
that's the dog. Oh, I thought that was the
Dare
cow.
you?
Okay.
How dare you?
How dare I? My apologies.
Cow. The dog is not a cow. He's not that big.
My
He's a
apologies.
good boy.
He's a good boy. He goes wag,
Good
not
boy.
moo. Got it. Okay.
Orc, not moo.
So, Thomas rolled fairly well for his stealth and is quietly following Dirk. Círdan and Toka, are you going to also proceed stealthily up, or are you going to go with the wind and see how this goes?
Um,
I'm gonna go stealthy.
Okay, please roll me
Sneak a sneak.
your roll for stealth.
Yup.
You have a
I
plus
roll-
3.
I roll a 5.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
You have a plus 3? Okay.
I know that was a 2 plus 3.
Ooh. Círdan, you have a plus 4. What is your stealth?
well, what if I go around and try
You
to
could
cut
do
him
that.
off?
You can.
Because I have a dog. Yeah,
You do.
You do have a dog.
I'll go this way,
Alright, you're going that way.
and then I'll
Okay.
cut in stealthily this way, and then I'll roll.
Okay.
So I had a plus 4, you said?
Yes, you have a plus
Hang on.
4.
So that would be a 16.
Excellent. Alright. Toka, do you have any preference, or do you want me to narrate what happens?
You should narrate.
Alright. Dirk with Thomas, Círdan with his good boy, both stealthily, quietly creep their way through the moving corn stalks. Just the breeze helping them as their movement is no longer detected from the top of the corn stalks, as it is windy. You can't tell the difference between wind and movement. But we have our dear Toka here, just stomping through the dirt, bumping into corn stalks, making snapping noises, coming up to where that fork in the cornfield is. The orcs freeze as they hear Toka approaching, and then quietly draw their blades as Toka comes up and goes, "What's up, my brothers?" As he is also half orc, and they kind of just look at him, confused, baffled.
That's when I shoot.
Oh, are you going to shoot?
Oh hell yeah! Are you kidding me?
They both lowered their weapons as they really thought he was one of them. But all right, as the orcs start to lower their weapons to greet their fellow orcish friend,
Surprise!
Dirk, please roll me to hit with your bow.
Murder.
And then Círdan, if you wanted to move up as well, and you also want to take a surprise, you may as well before we roll initiative.
Yeah, does a 26 hit him?
A 26 hits. Would you like
10
light,
points of piercing damage.
right, or left?
I'm gonna go one closest to me.
All right, the right. Okay, 10 points you said?
Yeah, 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. The orc cries out in pain
Yeah, you do.
as your arrow goes straight into his neck. It's not enough to drop him, but his one hand is holding onto the shaft, making sure that he's not losing too much blood, and his eyes are searching the cornfield for you, not sure where the arrow came from. Thomas comes out screaming, "Ah!" And
I grab him by the tail.
roll me a strength check.
Oh no. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Thomas his tail is so thin that you went to grab it and you just feel the tip slide through your fingers as he starts running out to the same orcs. And let's see.
Oh, he's so dead.
He just nat 20'd, so
Oh my god, he's useful? No, I don't believe it.
get up his stats here.
Will not believe it.
Alright, and he finishes off the orc you shot.
Good lord.
See, you guys had to have a little bit of faith.
No, we just gotta talk crap and that'll like counterbalance the crappiness that they are, and then they'll actually work properly.
Cyrdan, what did you roll to hit for that second orc there?
Well, I don't. If I'm going to do inflict wounds, do I need to roll?
For inflict wounds, you do still have to roll. You have a +6 to hit.
All right, it's 14.
Oh. I think they have good hit points.
A 14 will hit.
Yeah!
You watch as you grab onto his arm and just the necrotic damage makes black veins go up his gray skin. Please roll me your damage. You have 3d10, please.
That would be a 13.
The black veins just come straight from your hands, go up the arm, across the chest, up his neck, and his eyes turn black as he dies in your hand. Thomas is like, "We did it!"
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at y'all and puts his sword away. And then he kind of kicks one of the orcs' bodies. "That's for hitting me in the back of the head."
Yeah.
Because who was that
Big
last
tough guy.
time? So, you have found your wagon. The supplies have been rummaged through, the tarp on top ripped to shreds, but most of the contents are either in the wagon tipped over or on this trail around the field. A few of the ration supplies were eaten, but not to the point where it's going to be terrible and you have to go back to town.
Oh, that ain't nothing. That'll be fine. It's fine. Just put stuff back.
All right. It takes
rations we can replace it with. It's fine.
Perfect. Dirk gets to work taking rations from his pouch and working all the pieces back into the wagon, covering it with the mostly tattered tarp. The cow is still alive, not injured, and has another little calf friend with it now.
Oh my god, did it give birth or did it just show up?
The animals of this ranch have been wandering aimlessly since the barn got burnt down. You did come up to this farmhouse on our last time with the chickens and the pigs kind of just wandering. So it's very, very possible that this calf just found its mommy again.
Okay, cool.
Thomas looks over to the cows. Can we eat the second one?
No.
But there's 2 now.
No.
Oh, fine. Can I go have some butter? We didn't have breakfast.
I'll take off the raw
are
chicken on my
whiny.
belt and I'll throw it to him.
You've
Sirden.
had
you
that on
go.
your belt for
Take
like a
breakfast.
day and a half.
It was this morning.
Oh, it was this morning.
Oh, you killed a second
Yeah.
chicken?
Oh, the chicken I killed before we met Big Al.
We spent the night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sirden, you take off this
Gross.
raw, slightly slimy chicken breast that is very warm now, as it has gone to bed with you. And
No, it's the whole ass chicken.
oh, it's a whole chicken. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a chicken. Its feathers slightly falling off now, as it's been dead for a day, and you toss it over to Thomas, who carefully starts plucking the feathers out, putting a couple of them up in his fur for a nice little
What?
accessory by his ear, and
What?
starts eating the chicken.
What a weirdo.
Well, you're wearing a bandana. He looks over at you as you're giving him weird looks.
Yeah, whatever.
You got a bandana. He has a really cool nose ring. He has a wolf. I have feathers.
You're literally a rat man.
He sighs and goes back into his human form, which
That's your thing.
that's my thing.
Yeah, kinda.
That's my thing. He takes the feathers off and continues eating the chicken.
There you go. Okay.
There.
Anyways.
So we're gonna search more areas.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's take this stuff back to the farmhouse.
I need you to roll me a percentile. Who's going to roll it for me? Who's
Percentile?
feeling lucky?
2 d10s, the double digit and the single digit. Those are the percentiles.
So. Okay. So what do we have to? So one person's rolling it.
Yep. So
Yes.
who's feeling lucky?
I mean, I guess me. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
All right. Please roll me your 2 10s and give me a percentile. The one that.
2 d10s.
Yep. 2
Yep,
d10s.
2 d10s.
One of your d10s should have like actual tens on them. The other one has single digits.
Okay. So the double zeros are what?
That'll be 0. What's your other number?
5.
That'll be 5.
5. You
0,
rolled
0,
me
and 5.
5% as another
Awesome.
as another orc comes out from behind Thomas, and you watch as 2 big burly arms reach for Thomas's neck with a nat 20.
Oh, God.
Thomas starts freaking out and squeaking, and you watch as Thomas kind of just looks at you all, squeaks help, as this orc literally is just squeezing around Thomas's neck, his face getting super, super red. He is taking damage, but it was not enough to kill him. Roll for initiative. Okay. All right, we start with a party with Dirk.
Okay, I'm not shooting. 19 on the die. To the 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit.
Make that 27. Still hits. 6 points of piercing damage.
All right, 6 points of piercing damage. All right. Next in the party is Círdan.
Well, did you shoot the orc or did you shoot the man?
I shot the orc, not the
Thomas
rat
is
man.
Thomas is in his human form currently.
Oh. I guess I will just do. I guess Sacred Flame.
All right. So for your Sacred Flame, spells.
It's a dex of 14.
Dex of 14. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. You watch as he dodges your Sacred Flame.
Okay.
There's no haft. Okay. Then next is the orc's turn. The orc is going to attempt to do more damage to Thomas, but Thomas is able to slip out of harm's way. So he's no longer grappled by the orc. Next, we go to Toka.
I am going to back up and firebolt the orc.
Firebolt
And I'm
the
going to
orc.
roll to hit. And my to hit is 21.
That will hit.
And my damage is 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Excellent. All right. All right. Thomas is going to attempt to flee because that is what mice do. The orc, rats, you know what I meant. Creatures with whiskers and tails. The orc tries to take another swing at him. He dodges as he starts to come back here to hide by Toka. Dirk, 'tis your turn.
I'll shoot at orc. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That will
Very
hit.
poor amount of damage. Just 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. All right. You watch as your arrow goes into his leather armor. Some blood is coming out from where you shot, but he's still not phased. Círdan.
Still not phased.
His face is covered in battle scars. He is quite buff. There we go.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll throw my boomerang at him.
You're a boomerang. All right.
Ooh.
It's I get a +5, so it's 23.
23 will hit. You watch as your boomerang flings from your hand to go towards the orc, smacking him straight into the chest where Dirk's arrow was. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
It's 7 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
All right. You watch as the same black that came from your hand previously goes from your boomerang into the orc where his heart is, nearby where Dirk's arrow went through, and you watch as some black veins go around the armor, and he also falls down dead. Congratulations.
Nice.
You win. And
Okay,
the
so here's a
boomerang
question.
happily comes back to your hand.
After it hits someone. That's awesome. I love how it works. Um, okay, so I have an action where I can channel divinity, but it says as an action you can restore 15 HP. Can I use that on Thomas?
You can. How much HP would you like to give him?
How does he look?
I mean, it's Thomas. He doesn't have a whole lot, but he's not looking terribly hurt. You could probably give him 10 and he'd be fine.
And this is taking it from me, correct?
So you have a pool of hit points that you can give out. So it's not taking it from your hit points. Let me see.
It says you can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit points maximum.
Yep. So you restore up to 15. So that means that you can give him all 15 and you can give 5 to someone else, or you can give him 10 and 5 to someone else. You have 15 points in general in a pool. So it's not taking it from you, so
Okay.
your hit points aren't changing, but you can give up to 15 points to whoever around you choose.
Okay, well, no one else is hurt, so I guess I'll just give it to him, the 10.
All right, you give him 10. He looks over and goes, "Thank you."
Don't have to worry when you're around me.
I appreciate that. Oh, and now that the battle's over, now the music decides to play. All right. Me and Sirenscape are having a little bit of a dispute tonight, and that's okay.
Well, that's what's different. I don't have that with me tonight.
Oh, you don't have the music.
Nope.
That's okay, Ryan. You get the experience of an RV
I'm
life,
here.
and that's fine. And you're here. You're here, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Yeah, an expensive, very expensive RV life. Don't recommend it. Do not rent an RV if it's not worth it.
Wise words coming from Ryan right here. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So, you have cleared out another orc. Thomas is brought back up to full health. I need you all to make perception checks.
7.
10.
9.
All right. You guys are distracted by the breeze of the cornfields and
What does Thomas say?
oh, Thomas with a 16 says, "It sounds like someone's making bacon." There's a pig
Oh
squealing.
boy.
Oh.
And you watch as he starts to make his way.
All right, I'm gonna follow Thomas.
Okay.
Don't get that.
You see that there's an orc in the gardens who literally has one of the prize pigs of Al's underneath his left arm, and he's holding like apples and some other things he's picked from the garden, because it looks
I'm gonna
like
shoot
this orc's
first.
gonna have a feast. All right, go ahead and roll for initiative first, and then I'll give you guys a surprise round.
I'll go shoot him.
Roll initiative.
There's
Okay.
a lot of orcs around here.
Oh. Okay. All right, Toka. What are you doing, my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk a little bit this way, and then I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
Where are you going to stand? Because currently you are in a cornfield. And you cannot see him from where you're standing. So where are you going to move
okay.
first? I'd assume you'd
Fine.
probably walk with your party, so you can move yourself to someplace by them.
What about where am I now?
Perfect. You'd
Okay.
have like all this gray or dark cream color is corn. So you'd
Okay.
have to, you can move up. There you go.
In Nebraska, yo.
I rolled a 13 to hit.
All right. A 13 just hits the orc.
Oh my gosh. That's surprising. Okay. Rolling my damage, and it's a 10 fire damage.
All right. Your firebolt goes from the palm of your hand straight to in between this orc's eyes. He is confused. He is hungry, and he is looking up very startled that there are things coming after him. Thomas is going to wild man run from the corner here and go up to attempt to hit this orc.
Dude, no. What are you doing?
And
I can't
he
heal you every time, Thomas.
actually hits.
The clock is only 2 times a day.
You watch as he goes up screaming and he takes his sword and tries stabbing it into the armor, and you watch as his stab goes in a couple inches, but it doesn't do a whole lot of penetration on his armor as the orc kind of looks up at him and starts growling back. This was your surprise round, so this orc is just going to growl this turn. Dirk.
I'm gonna shoot him, and I hope he dies fast. Because our friend is an idiot. That's a nat 1.
A nat 1. Roll me a percentile.
Fine.
I want a story. Tell me 3 as in 3%.
0 and 3. What do you want me to tell you? I said 3.
Okay. Well, I was going to say it was 10 or under to hit him, and you accidentally hit poor Thomas. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
Thomas is an idiot, so it's
Liabilities.
8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage to teach the rat a lesson.
He's gonna die.
Oh, wonderful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I will move. For some reason, I'm moving Toka with me. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get.
Do
There's a
it.
Toka.
Take me with
There's a
you.
Toka on me, and I need to move me in with the wolf and not the Toka. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. We will move this way, and then the dog. Is this the thing that is roasting right here? Right there? Is well, the dog will move there because he only has a 5-foot range. I will use. Let me get there before I forget what it's. Sacred Flame. That's a dex of 14. Okay, and then my wolf will just do And I guess a melee weapon to attack. Bite. It's bait. Bite. I'm so sorry. Bite. It is +4 to hit. Reach 5. Yep. That is a lousy 10. So, yep. Okay. Curl into a ball and cry. That's it. Move on. We both missed. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm gonna stand where I'm at, and I'm gonna firebolt the ore. I 14 to hit. Yes. Okay. Rolling my damage. Ooh, that's a 1 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
It makes a difference.
Gonna die.
It's 13 armor class. Yeah, that wolf is dead. Can't use mending on that.
Flex tape can't fix that.
So does it work at one of those Ko-Fi animal cruelty things?
I want to shoot that orc. I hope. Maybe. 17 hit. 12 points of piercing damage. I got max damage. Fucking forehead. Sorry, forehead. How much damage did the wolf take? What's... What do you mean you rolled all 3 of them in a row? You roll it per round.
I will try to heal. I mean, could do Spare the Dying, which is a touch. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable. It says the spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Well, the wolf is neither of those things.
I mean, I will do that, Spare the Dying, if it's going to bring him stable. And if that's the thing. Does Channel Divinity only work one time a day? Because it says, as an action, you restore 15 HP.
You might get it once or maybe twice a day.
Okay. So then I will do Cure Wounds, I guess. Yeah. That's a touch. I'll touch him. Sweet. How alive is the pig? Okay. Okay.
Good.
And it's all the orcs that we see? Oh, no.
Oh, apparently I got
Yes.
muted. There we go. I showed
You're
you
muted?
Did you mute on Twitch or what?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm back now.
How did you do that?
Because Discord and Twitch hate each other. So sometimes that happens.
Okay.
So, you guys finish going through each of your areas, find that the ranch is clear of orcs. You watch Big Al is watching you from the big window up on the second story of his ranch house. What is next for my
So,
heroes?
I mean, we probably should go tell Big Al it's all clear, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make it back up to the farmhouse. Big Al, seeing you approach, comes down from the upper story, to come and
What's that,
say
Chris?
hi and asks how are things going. Did you take care of everything? Thank you for saving the pig.
I think so.
It's gonna be hard to save this place after all the chaos that my poor forge, the barn. But thank you. Thank you for saving us.
Well, what's wrong with the barn? Is it falling apart?
It was burnt down.
Okay. How burnt down is it? I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you.
It was smoldering when you guys came up
That's
last
right.
time.
Okay. Never mind then.
Mending will
saving
not
that.
save it.
No.
You
That's
can't
not a
mend
door that's falling
ashes.
off its hinges. No. Can't do that.
So,
Well, I mean, wasn't this a stop on the way to another place? So if we're done here,
Yeah.
let's move along.
yep.
Even though our stuff's gone.
So-
No, the wagon was over here.
The wagon's there. You got the wagon. You delivered the cow back and the horse back to Big Al.
Oh, good.
So, you technically completed the quest card for Butterskull Ranch.
Woohoo!
Alright. Thomas looks to you all and says, are we going to the shrine now?
Yeah, it's next, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. Thomas leads you back to the main road. And you guys make it. There we go. A little south of where you are to what you can see off of a old dirt trail. A rune standing in the middle of a vast field north of the rocky foothills of the Sword Mountains. A old stone temple with a belfry jutting from its peaked roof is enclosed by stone walls, many sections of which have collapsed. The trail that you were following ends at a crumbling gatehouse, the doors to which were sundered long ago. 3 or 4 towers that once stood at the corners of the outer walls have collapsed. From what you can tell, only the northeast tower remains, and a guard is standing on top of it. You see that there are orcs. You see that the guard is an orc. So let me make this a little bit bigger. And give you an orc. Why is it being so weird? There we go. So here is where you can see that there's an orc on top of the tower. And currently it does not see you. Thomas says that this shrine is where the were-rats used to live. The roof's good, there's a lot of room. It works as a nice hair. Huh?
Where the hell did the damn works come from?
Do you ask Thomas this?
Yeah.
Ever since the dragon took over the mountains, the orcs have becoming worse and worse. They're what came down here and took over our shrine first, and Butterskull, and that's probably what happened to Conberry as well. they're not super territorial orcs, but they weren't going to stand up and fight a dragon. Don't blame them there. So. How do you want to
Well, should we
proceed?
try to sneak in?
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
right. Thomas, what is the most inconspicuous way to get into this place?
Okay. So he's pointing forward and says that the orcs, or not the orcs, he explains that the front gate has a portcullis that the winch is in the inside to raise it up and down. You guys can see that the portcullis is currently down, so he recommends not going through there. There are lots of different pieces of the outer wall that have crumbled and become ruined. Some of them are 15 feet up, but are easy enough to climb with an acrobatics or dex check. He says what you gotta look out for are the towers. So when the rats were taken over, the towers are pretty good places to be fortified, and the inside of the shrine is consistent of 4 rooms. One of the rooms, which has, again, a ruined wall, and you could easily sneak in. So he recommends going to the left side and attempting to sneak around the towers.
That's where we should go.
Okay. So.
He's talking this way, correct?
Correct. Perfect. All right. Give me 1 second as I fix a few things on the map. All right. So you guys can start making your way to the left there. Okay. Are you stealthy?
Yes.
I mean, I guess if you're asking.
Roll me stealth checks then, please.
18.
Oh
Okay.
no,
8.
it's not good. 11.
I mean, 11's better than Toka's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll to see what they see. Okay. These 2 orcs seem to be having a deep conversation, and do not notice the first 3 individuals that walk up. Thomas is being as quiet as he can, is also unnoticed at the moment, too. So, you guys are sneaking in. You can see to the left that there is one of the ruins of a tower and an orc currently having a nice little bonfire, eating what looks to be like a skewered rat for dinner. There are also 2 orcs right here having a conversation. You guys are stealthy enough if you wanted to make it over to the side of the building here, you could. You do see that there are front doors to the shrine here, but Thomas is kind of sneaking up and kind of coming this way, waving you over to follow.
Guess we will follow.
Yep.
Okay. And you watch as he slips into the building here. Perfect. You guys enter what used to be a guest house for the sanctuary. There are 6 beds in here with moldy mattresses, the shattered remains of a wood table, and 6 chairs. A soot-stained fireplace contains a rusty cauldron hanging from a spit. There's currently nobody in here, and there is a door to the east.
Someone needs to open that thing.
So, how do you want to proceed? Do you want to open the door? How are you going to open the door? Please tell me a story.
Real damn quietly.
Roll me a stealth for opening the door quietly.
Does anybody have anybody? What? You know what, man? 18.
All right. You quietly creak the door open, and you hear that there are a lot of voices on the other side. There seem to be more orcs.
Oh, that's bad.
Three, from what you can tell.
I inform my party members about what I see.
Then we should go in nice and quietly.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, I'm going to pause you all for a moment. The reason that you are here at this shrine is to clear it out
Yep.
to make sure the were-rats come back. That does not necessarily mean that you have to kill them all. If you want to take a few moments to talk out a plan, I am more than happy to give you some time to think about creative ways to get rid of this orc problem. Or you can open the door and kill things. I'm okay with that too.
We're superstitious.
Toka, are orcs superstitious?
A little bit.
Toka, being half orc, would know that they are a bit superstitious and that orcs don't like coming up to enemies that they think are stronger or more outnumbered than them.
There's 3. I guess there's 5 of us. Then we may outnumber them. I guess you could walk in by yourself and try to talk to them, but that's not really.
No, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Any one of us. I was asking because this place is what? A monastery type thing?
Roll me a history check. Or a religion check.
I'm gonna go with history because it's better for me. Oh, it's a nat 20. Hell yeah. So that'll be 25.
Congratulations. This is a shrine of Severus, once a god of divination and fate. This shrine was dedicated to that deity. Many years ago, the shrine's priest-seers foresaw a barbarian attack on Conbury, giving the townsfolk time to escape. But not all of the townsfolk chose to flee. And this monastery, or this shrine here, is where a lot of the town's gold once went. Barbarians eventually tracked down the townsfolk to this shrine, besieged it, and slaughtered everyone inside. The days leading up to the final battle, the priest-seers helped the townsfolk hide their gold in plain sight, melted down the coins, and recast them into a bell, which should be hanging up in the shrine's belfry if it's still there. This is a place that has a lot of horrific history to it. It would be very easy for ghosts to be a part of this place.
That's what I'm going for.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Do we know all the information?
I tell them all of this.
Anything there's ghosts? That's
So if we can convince them there's ghosts, they might leave. I hope. Is that a fireplace in the room?
It is a fireplace in the room.
Oh, hell yeah. Is there anything in there?
There is a old copper pot on.
Like soot and ash in there?
Yes, there's soot and
like
ash.
Perfect.
Chester
What?
copper pot?
It's a soot-stained fireplace with a rusty copper cauldron hanging from a spit.
How high is the belfry? The bell tower, whatever the hell it is.
When you were making your way through the hole in the front gate, you would know that the belfry is... Let's see here. Well, it looked like the main shrine was about... The roof was about 40 foot tall. The belfry was another 10, 20 feet up from that. So you'd have to get up to the roof or find a way up to the belfry. It's up about 60 feet. So 40 feet to the roof, extra 10, 20 feet up to the belfry.
Who's a great climber?
Do not have fantastic athletics. Look at Rat Boy. How well can you climb?
He can climb all right. Do you want him to go up there?
Yeah, do you think he can make it up there unseen?
He cracks his neck and his arms. He's like,
Yeah, just don't do that when you fall.
well, we will see. He scurries back out to the side of the building. And you hear him huff and puff, trying to climb up the side the building. He pocks his head back in. Can you give me a boost?
Oh, God, fine.
All right.
Bring it in like 5 or 7 minutes, whatever.
All right. With your boost up, he makes it up, starting to go through the side of the building and makes it to the roof. Let me roll one more. Oh, heck yes. You watch as he's made it to the roof. He quietly scampers across the old ceramic tiles that make up the shrine's rooftop. You watch as he gets up to the bottom of the belfry and he quickly scampers up. You watch as he quietly pockets the bell into his pocket. He's up there. You guys didn't tell him what to do, but he's up there.
I told him ring it in like 5 or 7 minutes.
He pulls the bell back out.
How big is this bell?
It's it's a 3-foot wide bell.
How is this going in a pocket?
It doesn't look very good. He put it under his coat, trying to cover it with his coat.
Oh, dumb rat boy.
He wants the shiny gold thing. He pulls it back out and he starts ringing it.
In 5 to 7 minutes.
In 5 to 7 minutes. What is it you want to do within that 5 to 7 minutes?
All right, boys, we're gonna be ghosts.
Dun dun dun.
Are we gonna do this?
Get over here, and I start putting like charcoal on my face in like a ghastly way.
Okay, I follow his lead.
Yeah.
I also follow suit.
We will shamble out. The dog's got to stay put, though. We'll shamble out of the room, acting like ghosts and saying some like awful crap about it. The tolling of the bell, all here shall die. Sound good?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right. Are you guys happy with your plan?
Yes.
Yes.
About 8 minutes later,
Oh, God.
he starts
Go through the door.
He starts to ring the bell. Go ahead and tell me, what do you say? Let's hear your best ghost voice acting.
Ooh.
All ye here shall die at the tolling of the bell. Murderers and barbarians, we shall take our vengeance upon you.
Okay. You see the orcs kind of come out from other rooms as they're all watching you. They're all very confused. Their intelligence roll was just a 3. They aren't very sure what to make you all of. And Thomas is just ringing the bell like it's a dinner bell, going ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
You have to say it in Orcish because they don't understand me.
Toka, I think that whisper is for you.
Yeah.
Toka, do you
Tim,
say?
you there?
Wait, yeah. Sorry,
okay. Did Tim leave? Like,
All right, zoned out for a second.
Tim turned into a real ghost.
Oh, no.
Tim, do you repeat that all in Orcish?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As you repeat it in Orcish, the light bulbs go on, and with the ringing of the bell, they all start to freak out, and they all start to run, and the other orcs that were around are like, what are you doing? Who wants to roll me either performance or deception check?
Go for a deception here.
Deception? I'm only +1.
17 deception.
You guys are ghosts.
Yeah, we're ghosts. Bunch of
And-
spooky boys.
And
Spook.
the orcs
Spooky boys.
are all running away.
Oh, good.
All right. Very nice. Thomas looks down because you can see him from up here. He's like, "Can I take this home now? I really like this
You
bell."
are home, you fool.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
He kind of hangs the bell back up, very sad.
Just don't be seen.
Okay. So, let me see, attempts to come back down. And as he's hanging the bell back up on the hook, you watch as he slips and falls, kind of like pinball bouncing down the belfry.
I try and catch his stupid self.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh, no. I'm bad at those. Oh, God. The dice
too.
tell the story.
And
That was
what's
a nat 1.
you watch as Thomas
Oh, his brain's gonna fall out of his head.
comes down and takes a decent amount of damage. But Dirk, you also tried to save him because you're a hero, right? And this is what heroes do. You take 10
That's what heroes do. Ow.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as this rat splats on top of you.
So we both just go down.
You both are just down on the floor now. He kind of looks down and says, "Thanks for cushioning me."
Oh my god.
He is very badly bruised,
breathe.
bloodied, and not looking too good.
Oh, I can't breathe.
So, you have cleared out the
Okay.
shrine.
Nice. What are these 2 doors right here?
That goes to another room. Would you like to go explore?
I mean, I guess. Yes.
All right.
I'll use my second wind to try and get some of that health back that I just lost.
Okay. You go in through the double doors and you find 6 stone pillars bracing the vaulted ceiling of this temple, the floor of which is buried under a thick layer of dust. There are 4 humanoid skeletons in tattered priestly vestments laying near a stone altar situated in an alcove on the very southern wall. There are 4 narrow windows carved behind in the alcove, shining some light down onto the altar. Into the front of the stone altar is a great humanoid eye.
Let's see.
So there you go.
I'm gonna go walk back and get my dog.
All right.
He's a good boy.
He was a very good boy, and he wags his tail as he sees you. He waited just for you.
Boy.
He just needs a collar now with a tag that says "Good Boy." Okay, so in the other room, as I am sure you would be exploring, the room to the right up here is what used to be the priest's sanctuary or their bedroom. So Again, there are furnishings in that area that was destroyed and partially dilapidated, beds, moldy things, some cookware that has long been broken and just put out of use. Okay.
Is there anything special about this?
The altar?
Trauma? Yeah, that you were talking about?
The altar seems to be empty. If there was any value to it at some point in time, you can't tell at the moment. But if you want to give me, actually no, your passive perception's high enough. You would notice that the altar's base doesn't quite reach the floor.
Doesn't quite reach the floor.
Yeah.
Can I look closer?
Yes. You notice that this stone altar is on rollers and can be pushed to the south.
I guess I'll try to push it, but I have a terrible strength.
Roll me a strength check.
Ooh, it's a whopping 9.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna come and try and help.
Dirk, you enter the room watching Sirden really struggle. Like, the altar is moved maybe an inch from him
What
struggling.
are you doing?
Struggling?
Well, I see that, but what are you trying to do?
Well, this looks like this can be pushed.
Okay. I'm gonna help.
Okay. The two of you are able to push open the altar, revealing a wood coffer tucked inside about a 1 foot square cavity in the floor. The coffer contains 57 gold pieces and a mystery key. Indeed, a mystery key.
Well, we're obviously going to pick those up.
Yep.
Okay.
How many gold pieces did you say?
57 gold pieces.
Okay.
Now you can decide whether you want to take a chunk of that each or if you want to just put all 57 into the group loot document.
Oh, I was totally adding it into the document already because I assumed that.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you.
And what was the random item?
A mystery key. Like, I literally have a square cardboard cutout from the essential kit that says mystery key on it. You have found a quest item. Ta-da!
Woohoo!
Alright, so how do you want to proceed now? You have cleared out the shrine. Thomas is resting against one of the doors, trying to get back some of that strength he just got the wind knocked out of him. So, how would you guys like to proceed now?
I probably should go check this room fully, right? Because you said it was at quarters,
Yes.
but there was nothing of interest in there.
There was nothing of interest in there.
Okay.
Oh, I need Sirden and Dirk to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh. We upset the gods.
Wisdom.
14. You should be good at these.
That's 19.
Hell yeah.
14 and
Apply
a
some shit.
19. All right. The 14, that was you, Dirk.
Yep.
Dirk, as you go and helped Círdan move the altar, you guys turn around to leave the room and you freeze. Dirk, in your mind, you see your body float through the roof of the shrine, soaring up into the sky towards the mountains, where you see a white dragon asleep on the fortress rooftop. You see the dragon open its eyes and look at you with its deep sapphire eyes. And you
I
hear,
think you mean I.
"Eye, that's right, you shot one out.
Mhm.
Eye." It looks at you with its one eye and it recognizes you. Angry. It blows its cold breath towards your astral body. And in your head, you hear a voice. This Bane must be defeated. So, Dirk, that's what happens to you. Círdan and Toka, you turn around and you see Dirk floating about 5 feet in the air. Eyes
Not
just glazed over white. And it lasts about a minute before Dirk is gently set back onto the floor.
Well, that was weird.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Do you tell your partners what happened?
We have to kill a dragon. I tell
Okay.
him. I tell him. Dragon, I was floating. He saw me. He didn't like me. Remembers what I did to his eye. And I was told we have to end this Bane.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Well, I mean, guess we need to find this dragon then, I guess.
So, my question for you, you have had a strange voice tell you to kill the dragon. You have cleared out the shrine. Thomas is, resting at the moment, but you have gotten the were-rats back their shrine as promised. What is it you want to do next? Did you want to go back to Mountain Toe Mines? Did you want to hunt down the dragon? Did you want to go to the loggers camp, which is part of your quest line that you picked up?
Well, I think we need to take this wagon laden with goods to the loggers camp, which is almost as close as the town we came from,
Correct.
because we brought Thomas with, so he could go back and tell the other rat folk that they can screw back off to their little thing here.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So you're making your way to the loggers camp?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay.
I agree.
So I'm going to pull you guys over to the map very quickly.
Wait, is Thomas gonna make it on his own alive?
He kind of just gives you a thumbs up, sure. But you watch, so you're at the Shrine of Savaris right now.
Yeah.
In your dream, you floated southward
Yeah, back towards the mountains.
up to Icespire Peak.
Hey, it's the name of the thing, guys.
Roll credits!
That's it. Game over. We're done. We got the name.
Nice.
So you are looking at Icespire Peak of the Sword Mountains, is where the dragon was. So, looking here, you could continue to the loggers' camp. Did you want to do Falcon's Hunting Lodge on the way with your very fancy elven wine?
Yeah. That was the whole thing.
Okay. So, you wave goodbye to Thomas, who says he will go in the morning back down to
Yeah, good
Mountain's
idea.
Toe Gold Mine because he doesn't feel quite up to snuff yet.
Yeah, you fell out of a thing.
And you
I
make
get it.
your way into the woods. These woods are quite thick and dense. These are the Neverwinter woods.
No one around on our phone is dead.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
Alright. So, you go into the Neverwinter woods, and you get into the woods about nightfall. You know that the woods are filled with lots of different creatures. As you make your way in, following part of the river that is there, because the Falcon's Lodge is on it, you see that a thin fog surrounds a fortified compound standing in a clearing on the east side of the narrow river's bank. A 10-foot-high log palisade surrounds the compound, whose main building is a 2-story stone and wood affair with a high-pitched roof, gables, window shutters, and a stone chimney. Attached to the main building is a blocky-looking tower of gray stone. Other structures include a bridge that spans the river that ends before a oaken door set into the gatehouse's outer wall. Mounted next to the door is a bell with a short rope hanging from its clapper. So, map time. I need to grab your wolf. So give me one moment as I grab your wolf. So you guys are here against the river. There is the bridge there. So I'm assuming you'd probably be on the pathway, correct?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Okay. There. Come on. Oh, that's it. Okay. So, you see before you this compound. How do you want to proceed?
Slowly. Is it all we see is just a compound? We don't see anybody?
You don't see anyone
At
over
all.
those gates. Nope.
So should we walk across the bridge and maybe knock on the door?
Yeah, let's do that. Worst that could happen is they kill us.
Right?
Okay. So you approach the gate that has a bell. Oh, Jesus. All right, you knock. It takes a moment, and you see a young boy come over and look at you guys through a hole in the gate. The boy looks to be about 12. And he's looking at you with big green eyes.
Hello.
He kind of gives you a little nod.
Can you speak?
He shakes his head no.
Oh, okay. So children do nothing but talk.
He opens his mouth and there's no
That's
tongue.
but okay. That is unfortunate.
He nods in agreement with you. He kind of just stares at you.
We are seeking entry.
And he kind of leans back and forth looking at all three of you through the little peek hole. And he kind of puts his fingers out and waves like his fingers going, "Do you have something?"
I hold up the bottle.
He gives you a thumbs up. You hear as some metal is being moved, most likely a lock, as you hear some things being shuffled around, and the door opens. You fully see a little 12-year-old boy bowing and just gesturing inwards for you all.
There we go.
So come on in. I get you. Boy. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. He brings you in, and he kind of looks at you all and points up towards what you think is a stable. Like, do you need to put your horse anywhere or your dog anywhere type thing?
Well, we can put the ox somewhere
Perfect. Okay. So,
along with the wagon.
all right, he brings you down here. Down here, as you're passing into the southern yard, is stables. Inside one of the stable spots is a large gray stallion with very fancy barding. Are you guys going to follow?
Sure.
Woo!
Oh wow.
Down here
Yeah.
are also a lot of pens. Inside of these pens are a variety of animals. So it seems that this is a fairly well taken care of hunting lodge. The animal pens have about 2 dozen chickens, a rooster, half dozen pigs, some goats, and all of them look like they are well taken care of. This area seems to be almost as well stocked as a farm for different varieties of food sourced animals. There's also a smithy. So as you are walking by, you can see that there is a forge that is currently cold and no one is in there, but there is a forge, the pens, the stables. You also see that this house is very quite large.
Dude.
Okay. He gestures to you all and brings you this way. He opens the door to this other building here. This seems to be a guest house. It's barn-like in quality, with a carpet of straw covering the dirt floor, but arranged about the room are 9 cots that come with soft pillows and thick wool blankets. He bows low and gestures you all inside. Okay. You go in, and a older looking woman is fluffing the pillows. She introduces herself as the caretaker and housemaid of Falcon's Hunting Lodge. My name is Corwin. The master will be with you shortly. I will go tell him of your arrival. Please make yourself comfortable for now until he comes or has me come and get you. May I have your names?
I'm Sheridan.
Toka.
Call me Dirk.
She kind of looks at each of you, taking in which name goes to which face, and asks, "Did you bring a gift for the master?"
Hold up the bottle.
She asks for it.
Hand her the bottle.
You hand her the bottle. She looks. "This is very nice vintage. I'm sure he will be appreciative. I will give him your names, and I will be with you shortly, I'm sure." And you watch as this older, elderly, world-weary cook and maid goes in, followed by the stable hand, into the main house. And that is where we're going to end for the evening. Waiting to see if Falcon the Hunter will accept your gift.
Better.
You better.
All right.
Kill him. No.
Thank you all for joining us for episode 7. I hope you boys had fun.
We got to the name of the thing.
Heck yeah.
You got to roll credits. You now know where Icespire Peak is. And you know where the dragon is. You found the dragon of Icespire Peak. Yay! All right. So,
Yay.
for our American friends, Thanksgiving is this week. So, we hope that you guys have a nice, relaxing week and take time to take care of yourselves, spend some time with family. Ryan, I hope you have a fantastic RV life, and we'll see you not in an RV in 2 weeks, yeah?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Very expensive. Not liking it.
All right. Thank you all for joining us, and until next time, adventure awaits. Bye, everyone.
I